family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you like and subscribe. Welcome to the family. We are here today because we have an important issue that all turkeys have to deal with. And I see this in my group all the time, and it's holy grail. Oh my God, the mucus. This is a constant problem for the trachees, and if you're here to learn about how to reduce to not have mucus, and you're wondering if this is going to be a problem for forever or as long as you have a trach, then stay tuned. So first I want to say excuse the room. My kids came in to destroy, you know how they do. But let's get to it. So, being a trachee for nearly 4 years, mucus has always been an issue with your everyday life. You always gotta carry tissue, and don't go out in public. Start coughing up mucus and jump. People think you got COVID. You gonna get the stares, all of that stuff. You see, I still cough. I'm still trying to bring up the mucus. But let me be the first to tell you it does get easier. You find ways, and sometimes with some people it's even eliminated. I mean, you're never going to get rid of mucus, but you're never going to get rid of mucus. Even the healthiest person sneezes, coughs, and brings up mucus, and they're the healthiest. So you're never going to get rid of that. That is a mechanism that is designed to help you. So with that being said, let me say that one more time. Mucus is a mechanism to help you, and I'm going to let you know why. So, in our bodies, we have two main things that is our first line of defense. We have cilia in our nose, which is little hairs that collects bacteria. We also have mucus. They both work together. The purpose of the cilia is to catch the bacteria before it gets to the lungs and other areas in your body. The mucus is a sticky mechanism that collects the bacteria from the cilia, and your body coughs to eject that bacteria out of your body. That's how it works for normal people. Usually times the irritants is caught, you blow it out, or you cough it out. This for everybody happens every year with the flu, with the seasonal allergies, all of that. That's how the process works. Now for us trachees, this part is bypassed, which means that the cilia is not really working. It's bypassed, and we don't have a filter when it comes down to our trachs and our lungs. There's no filter there. So you pretty much breathing in all this bacteria, and your body has to have another way of rejecting this, all the irritants, bacteria. It needs a way of rejecting it so it won't sicken you even more. That line of defense is mucus. So when you first get your trach, you put a new irritant in your body. A new irritant is or something that's foreign is considered an irritant. So when the trach is put in your body, it's considered an irritant or something form. So you create all this mucus because it now is trying to figure out, it's trying to get used to this new irritant. You coughing, a lot of times some people say it's bloody. Some people get infections by it, because it's when you first get your trach, you're like, a lot of people at that point gets an infection, has to deal with an infection after that. And that's usually the reason why, is because you have that irritant and your body is trying to get used to it. So the first couple of times, of course, it's a fresh surgery as well. So you clean, you coughing up some blood. Let me just be the first to tell you, some blood is okay. You have vessels down there. When you first get the trach, you're coughing, you're blowing vessels. This is something that is completely new to you. So a lot of times you're blowing vessels when you're coughing, a little bit like tinge blood. And if the blood goes away after some time, then it's okay. So how do we lessen the blow? Now, throughout the first half of what I was saying, I mentioned filter. I mentioned cilia. This is two things that we don't have. So, getting a filter. People with Shirley's can easily purchase one of the filters off of Amazon. They have them on eBay. You can ask your doctor if he has some in the office, but filters are really good for, slowing down the mucus. Because you have something that's filtering off the irritants. And so with less irritants, you don't cough up, you don't have that much mucus. I will show you, I will even put on the screen an example of the filters. And I have one, so I'll go and get it, but I will show you how, the one that I use, how it looks. When I'm not wearing this, I'm using, when I have the adapter for my filter, I'll show you how that looks. But a filter is one of the first things that you can get to, slow down the problem. Like I said, it's never going to go away, but to slow down the issue. You will find a complete change after that. It took me 3 years to, to learn this fact. So you're welcome. Just wait. So, filters are the first line of defense. The second thing is your humidifier. This comes with you. This comes with you when you get your surgery. It's the humidifier. What that does is it thins out the mucus, because you don't want your mucus thick. That causes when you don't have this, also is a heat exchanger up here as well. You don't have no heat exchanger down here, so it's just dry air coming in, and dryness creates clots. It creates mucus that is really sticky. And a lot of times it's hard to, if it's sticking on this, eventually it's gonna close it up. So constant using the humidifier, also keeping this clean will help. So again, humidifier, the filters, passy filters, and keeping the area, keeping your cannula clean. could help with the mucus problem. Okay, so I'm back. It's later. You can tell my children came back. So anyway, I changed my trach. I have this one and then I have this one. They are completely different, but this is the one I was using earlier. Both of these are Jacksons. Yeah, both of these are Jacksons. It's just that this one have where you can swivel it. And this one has this, wait, I gotta have one right here. This one looks like this. It has this swivel thing up at the top. And of course, and this part right here doesn't swivel. So this part, this right here kind of like turns on it. And then you guys seen in the, you know, where I had the, you know, the regular, I have some up there, but I don't feel like getting up right now to do it. Actually, I will. Hold on. Okay, so then you got your Shirley. This was like the first one that I had, that I started off with. I personally, these are softer, but I don't like the Shirley's, and it's because these right here hold bacteria. And if you like me that got reactive airway disease, this holding the bacteria just caused wreaking havoc on my throat. These don't hold bacteria, so that's the reason why these are more comfortable for me, because I'm not, when I wore these I would itch. Oh, it was horrible. So I told you about the filters. These once you get this bigger one, this is the adapter, which is different from that smaller one that I had before. When you get that one, it's easily you can easily put the heme, which has the filters on both sides. You see that? It's filters on both sides. And then you easily just put this part. Anytime my throat, something wiggles, me trying to put something, I cough. So this didn't make me cough. It's just, you know, a reactive thing with my airway. But anyway, I like this when I'm going out and I don't have to talk, you know, because there's no way of like closing. It's freely, you can freely breathe through it, but that makes it hard for you to talk. I can't. Too much air is escaping, so I'm not. It's also a heat exchanger, as you can see. It's residue from me breathing out the heat. Is kind of, it keeps the mucus thin as well. So that is one of the, they have different kinds. This one I find is the cheapest. They have other expensive kinds that you can get that's probably better. But I take it off so much, to me, I don't use it. My finger is my filter. Because I'm talking so much and I'm constantly covering it, that, you know, even if you like cap it off, that would kind of like calm down the mucus, because you're using your upper airway for it. And, you know, that's the filter. Let me also just say this. I'm not a doctor. And I went into nursing, but that was like so long ago. And when I got sick, I didn't keep up with it. So I'm not like, I'm in the medical field, but I'm not equipped to tell you what to do. Okay? Do your own research, and I'm just going by experience of what I've been through, what I've been told by doctors, because I've had the same exact problem when it come down to mucus. So I hope this was helpful. Love you all. Have a wonderful day.